Welcome back again to the X-Wing System Open Series here in Hanover. We're up for round 4, stage 2 of the System Open Series, and we have Adam from Poland. He's playing Dash and Miranda.
Es ist noch Werbung, they're still commercials, so they can't see it if they don't have Twitch Prime. Or hear you even.
So I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds.
Stage 2 competitors, if you do not have your opponent, please raise your hands, and we will have a judge at
So, like I said, welcome back to the X-Wing System Open Series in Hanover. We're in stage 2 now, round 4. Both players have won their first 3 games. We have Adam from Poland playing Dash and Miranda. Dash with Lone Wolf, Mangler Cannon, Ray, Glitter Stem, Smuggling Compartment, Countermeasures, and Outrider, and Miranda with TLT, Extra Munitions, Harpoon Missiles, C-3PO, and Long Range Scanner. Adam said no bombs because he's got skill. That's what he said. And we have Ollie Pucknell from the 186th Squadron from Great Britain playing Kylo Ren, Push the Limit, Advanced Sensors, Advanced Optics, and Auto Thrusters. Quick Draw with Expertise, Fire Control System, Lightweight Frame, and Special Ops Training. And a PS1 Epsilon Squadron Pilot as a bumper.
The bumper sticker. So what do you think of Adam's choice to take Mangler Cannon instead of the laser cannon?
Really surprised. Of course, it manages him to have not the donut hole that you usually have on Dash when you're playing him with the heavy laser cannon. Otherwise, you usually don't have that much damage output with the Mangler cannon, but he's gone 3-0, so yeah.
Well, another thing, of course, because of all the pilot skill bits that are floating around at the moment, the donut hole is important, as you said. And Dash will also have issues keeping that range, which he's normally really good at. So even if he has a donut hole, he simply wouldn't be able to stay out of it. Also, because the Mangler is 3 points cheaper, that allows him to take different upgrades. So you're not just trading Mangler versus laser, but you're trading Mangler plus versus laser.
That's true, yeah.
And since Miranda really likes the upgrades that she has, and the ones that Dash has, well, what would you give up?
Probably, I don't know, because it's hard to tell. Well, we've seen Dash Miranda lists before with heavy laser cannon, no glitter stem, and sometimes no countermeasures, and then you have got the bomblet, and you have points left for the heavy laser cannon then.
Yeah, he's also only at 98 points, so he would have 2 spare regardless, so he would only need to find 1 more point for the laser cannon.
Yeah. So Adam's setting up his Dash. You have to take a look at his chips. He painted them in a Dragon Ball Z
motive.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
Well, when we have an interview after, we will let him bring his ships again.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we have, of course, debris fields from, I assume that they're from Adam, because who doesn't bring debris fields when you bring Dash? But Ollie has taken 3 of the big asteroids again. Well, he is playing Quick Draw and Kylo, so reasonably maneuverable ships, so they also don't really care about the asteroids, especially since the non-ace, the Epsilon Squadron, is also reasonably maneuverable, or well, his ship is. Not a single bomb on Miranda. Nope, just 2 harpoon missiles. And possibly C-3PO if he gets too annoying. Just throw him out the airlock. So they deployed in opposing corners, meaning that there's 4 asteroids in the middle, or well, 3 asteroids and a debris field that are in the way. But of course, Dash wants to skirt around the edges anyway if he can. So I don't think it will matter too much for him. And same with Miranda with the twin laser turret. She doesn't really care. Are those the damage decks that they got here, or are those the ones from last year?
No, those are the ones from this year with Boba Fett. Ollie has one from last year with Darth Vader.
Which do you think looks nicer?
Because I'm a scum guy, of course I think it's the Boba Fett one.
I haven't actually seen the Boba Fett one yet. Not really, anyway. But those promos are always nice. So quick draw this time with expertise. That what we were talking about last game.
Yeah.
Expertise, fire control.
4 damage outfield. In this case here, in this matchup, it was the good choice because veteran instinct wouldn't be useful here. So it's good for Ollie that he has the higher PS anyway and has expertise to modify his attacks with fire control system. So fully modified shots, and he should do some damage with that.
Yeah, especially if he wants to do the double tap, one forward, one backwards. Both of them will be modified because of it.
Yeah.
And lightweight frame, because who plays quick draw without it?
Well, sometimes you do. If you don't have the points for it, you can. Like I said before, if you're playing like your aces with your quick draw and Inquisitor,
The one we saw last game.
yes, you have the option to not play him with VI and then play him with expertise, but you have to get rid of the lightweight frame points-wise.
Well, are there any real stress givers in the meta at the moment? Like, I don't think we see many Braylons or tacticians.
Yes, after the medical from Ghost Fan to when people started using expertise more to get modified shots on the Ghost and Fan, there were some more stress elements in the game, like Ezra with R3A2. We always got Asajj Ventress, who hands out stress in her mobile firing arc. It's not like it has been, I don't know, when was it, like 2 years ago when there were lots and lots of stress elements, but you still see it from time to time. I mean, handing out stress, in my opinion, always is a good option to have something in your squad deals stress.
You make your opponent more predictable, which is always important.
Yeah.
But expertise, just like Veteran's Instinct, is a really meta-dependent card. Either it does a lot or it does nothing at all.
Yeah.
And it's a gamble on what your opponent is going to do with it. Oh, the first judge is already being called in a different game. They must be having fun.
It's Hangar Bay.
Oh, yeah, you definitely need a judge there. So it looks like Adam is going to split up a squad. One going down, one going right. Of course, since Dash has the lone wolf, you don't actually want to be near each other. What do you think Ollie is going to do? Is he going to chase the Dash or the Miranda?
I would say since Miranda is able to regen shield and it's really annoying in the end game, you might want to take out her first. But for me, Dash Miranda is always a difficult matchup because I usually cannot decide what to attack first.
Well, considering the fact that Ollie is taking his Epsilon downwards to block the Dash and not the Miranda, I think that would be his choice.
Yeah.
We're getting trolled here at the table.
Yeah. Say hello.
Hello, At least now you could see the hands. Before they were hidden.
That was the guy who was yelling "Judge" very loudly in the background while playing Hanger Bay.
Well, looks like Adam doesn't want his dash to be caught alone after all. He's going in to make sure that they're at least able to support each other a little bit. I'm not sure they're actually at range or outside of range 2 at the moment, so if Kylo really wants to, he might be able to get a shot off. Did Miranda actually use the long-range scanners? I don't think so.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, why would you focus here?
I actually don't. Maybe he's
forgot about it?
Yeah, probably.
Because I played Miranda as well with long-range scanners, and basically every single first turn, aside from when you really have to slam because of the opponent's deployment, you do that long-range scanner. The only reason why you wouldn't is if you don't want to give away what your target is, but even so you just plop it on a random one and you always have it later in the game, even if you don't use it on your primary target. Because of the glitter stim, smuggling compartment and countermeasures on dash, he is actually quite survivable as well.
There is a target lock on
quick draw,
I think. Yeah.
We just don't see the blue icon there.
Maybe it's under one of Miranda's wings.
It's not like it's a small ship.
In X-Wing, what does small ship mean these days?
Yeah, that's true. So if you were Adam, what would your primary target then be? Kylo or Quickie?
Probably quick draw because it deals more damage. I would like to take him out first because Kylo usually wants to stay in range 3, which is the safer option for him. On the other hand, it's also a safer option for you, especially for dash. If it's shot primary, you get or from Kylo, you have 3 evade dice and can still attack with an angle cannon, and your opponent doesn't get the range 3 bonus. Yeah. So
yep, I completely agree with you. Quick draw can do more damage, especially with the expertise in the fire control. And the range 3 for dash doesn't really matter because of the Mangler cannon, and for Miranda doesn't really matter because of the TLT. They would even prefer it that way.
yeah.
And of course the Epsilon Squadron is a target of opportunity. Shoot it when you can if you don't have a better target. That would not be a primary in any case. Especially not since it's only 15 points.
No. Just there because it fits point-wise.
Oh, and a blocker is always good, let's be honest.
I mean, we've seen the system open in Birmingham that has been won by a similar squad with Kylo Ren, Quick Draw, and with Epsilon Ace, which is only, I don't know how many points he is, 18, 17, 18, I think. So in this case, it's a similar concept, and you even have a little bit more points for Kylo or Quick Draw.
Yeah, especially the TIE fighters, they're so incredibly maneuverable that you can almost always get that block off if you predict the opponent right.
Yeah.
Looks like Adam does not want to engage yet this round. Barrel rolls backwards and probably tries to get Miranda a little bit closer. Takes it to a bank. I would maybe even not boost slam here.
No, why should you?
To get behind the others. Because Kylo isn't going to go past the 45 degrees, I think. Yeah, there is the slam indeed. If he has a shot on Miranda, he would have had a shot on Dash as well. And you would rather have that first shot on Miranda so you can start regenning already. And you are simply in a better position after the slam than you were before.
That's true.
Plus, I don't think that Ollie will hard engage this turn yet. Like the pre-maneuver barrel roll fit, but that was another millimeter barrel roll. We seem to have a lot of those today.
Yeah. Well, Ollie is a really good player, so he knows what he's doing, and probably practice those kind of moves a lot of times.
Did he barrel roll, boost, and then focus?
I don't know. He's got the focus from advanced optics.
But I don't see a stress from push the limit.
No, I think he just boosted.
But he barrel rolled before his movement, didn't he?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, they were in the way, so it was a bit hard to see what they were doing there. But yeah, Kylo.
Oh yeah, you can push the limit before with advanced sensors. Do a green maneuver and then you don't have to
yeah, of course. Yeah. But is that a green maneuver for him? The hard one?
Hard one? Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, there we go then. Mystery solved.
Let me check.
No, it must have been a hard 2 then.
No.
Yep, that fits.
Yeah, it was a hard 2.
So, he has range, I think? Or, no? Getting ready for the next round. That's the one that's gonna matter.
Do you know what that token is next to dash?
Acrylic.
I'm gonna check.
That's probably the Kylo Ren's thing?
But he wasn't shot yet. He wasn't hit by an attack.
Could be Glitterstim?
I'm gonna take a look.
Oh, it says dash on. Okay. Is it dash on?
Yes, it is.
It's just for fun.
That's clever. And you can flip it, and it says dash off. So for his ability, and it's gonna be always on.
You gotta bring the dash. So this is the round where the first engages will be done. My money is on that he's going for dash.
Bring everything you have on dash.
Yeah, because if he wants to go for Miranda, that asteroid is really in the way. And his blocker won't be able to do anything whatsoever. Then again, where the hell is Dash gonna go? That's a hard thing to predict.
Could go. What are his options? 4-4.
That's an option, and then barrel roll left, for instance. However, he could also do a hard 1 left, and then barrel roll down. And block Kylo, and then he can shoot at quick draw with both of them, with both his ships, whereas Kylo won't be able to do anything, and quick draw can only shoot Miranda.
Yeah. Okay. So Adam's got 1 focus on Ray.
What would you do with dash here? I like my 1 left and then barrel roll right. Or 2 left, 2 hard left.
I'd probably go for the 4-4, maybe if it fits. I forgot that.
Yeah.
This one that's moving first. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. See, he would have caught me off guard.
Well, you might be able to scrounge past it.
Yeah.
Just.
Then barrel roll. So that probably would have been my option.
Let's see what he went for. No, he went for neither of those options and got blocked to oblivion. Now the clutch is gonna be, will Kylo have a shot or not? Because that blocks really hurt him.
He can do, depending on what he dialed in, the advanced sensors give you so many options.
Yeah, I would not have gone for display exactly for what just happened. You are blockable, and if you get blocked, you have a problem. Whereas the other play would not have been able to be blocked. Yes, Joey Abs, we managed to find him. So Miranda doing Miranda things, go around the field and shoot up what you can. Yeah, Kylo Ren probably has a hard 1 left.
So hard 2.
The hard 2 was green, yeah. So the hard 2, yeah, that's That's pain ink. This is basically worst case scenario for Adam.
He didn't take second action.
He did. He did the barrel roll.
Yes.
And then the focus.
I thought he had the focus from Advanced Optics still. But I'm not sure.
Both players are 3-0, Joey.
Okay, so we're shooting now. It's Kylo.
It's crit.
Hit crit. 1 of 8. Lone Wolf.
And the focus from Ray.
Focus. So nothing.
That's the big benefit of the Ray crew. Even when you get blocked, you get the focus.
Yeah. So now
he got away good there. That could have been a whole lot worse.
It was quick draw. Kylo would have been 4 dice.
Well, you want to get rid of the token first, of course, with the lesser attack.
So, what's going on now?
I think he's deciding who Dash will shoot. Possibly even Miranda first, because you want to strip shields before you push the Mangler crit. Is that the TLT shooting or 3 evades on the 3 hits? Yeah, both of them have 3 dice, so we are not really sure. He's taking the token away from Miranda, so this is the TLT firing.
And he's going to use the glitter soon. Dash.
Yeah, because he put the stress on Dash, so that would be glitter stim then.
Yeah.
And probably countermeasures as well, yeah. Yeah, it's being crossed out, so it is indeed glitter stim and countermeasures. Then again, if this is not a good turn to use those, when would it be?
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of damage being exchanged there, despite the nearly perfect setup that Ollie managed to put Adam in.
Thanks, Joey. Appreciate that. All the best, just for our viewers.
So the question now, the Epsilon will not be able to block Dash.
Yeah, my bet is on a 2 sloop to the left side of Dash.
Yeah, you can bump it, but I don't think Dash will only go 1 forward, and that's basically the only move you block with that. So yeah, S loop to, I would say, to the left.
Yeah.
The question is really where is Dash going in order not to be. I think that
4 forward could fit here.
Yeah, there's a hat in the way. If 4 forward fits, I think that fits. That's
should fit.
That's what I. However, that is also the predictable move.
it is.
So
The thing is, Kylo is in the way for
anything else
any
really?
other good options here. What also could be an option is
One right.
one hard right,
Yep. And barrel roll
barrel
to the
roll.
top.
Yeah.
That's in order to stay out of Kylo Ren's arc. However, Kylo being Kylo, even if he puts in the hard left, you can still barrel roll to the top first, and then even the hard left will still have you in arc, I think.
I don't think that Adam's going to do a green maneuver, which Dash has not many of. Because that would be way too predictable, and also wouldn't get him enough space.
He does still have the smuggling compartment, so he could do the 2 forward. That's a green one, I believe. Yeah, 2 green forward,
And then slam.
and then he clears his stress, and he clears the blocker, even if he chooses to bomb. And he can put down his smuggling compartment. Because if Kylo gets caught with that, you might get some breathing room.
That's true.
Plus, then the quick draw might not have a shot. Probably will, but maybe not. And for Miranda, it's pretty easy. I would say 1 bank to the right, maybe 2.
Maybe.
Either way, nothing really spectacular for Miranda is needed. Yeah, that's the 2S loop. That's not really a surprise though. The real play is going to be dash this round. He picked the 4 forward, get out of range. That also means that he does not clear his stress. I think I like the 2 forward play more. Because now Kylo will have a shot for sure, and quick draw will have a shot for sure. And
So with the 2 forward straight and then 2 bank slam, I think Kylo wouldn't have a shot.
Dash can't slam. Dash can't slam.
Of course you can. Doesn't he have? Oh no, he does not. I don't know what.
No, I meant 2 forward, clear the stress, and dump the smuggling compartment.
Yeah.
You would be hit this round anyway. But Kylo can't do his Kylo things because he will have double stress then.
I was playing a lot of Poe Dash lately, and I played Dash with burning slam out so that you can slam.
Yeah.
So I don't just mix it up with.
It would be right in the middle of the debris field now, which means an extra defense die for Dash. No shenanigans for Kylo next round, and stress this round and next round from the field. And also an extra defense die against quick draw, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, I think in order for Kylo not to have bumped there then, he would have had to do his barrel roll first, meaning 1 modification less. That was range 2, I think. This is quick draw shooting with 3 after the target lock.
1 of 8.
But Lone Wolf, yeah, 2.
of 8.
So 1 shield from the crit.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf is such an awesome card. Yes, the videos will go to YouTube after.
So that is Kylo with 2 hits and 2 crits.
Without
1 8.
any of the modifiers. He still has 3 shields, so it hurts, but not as much as it could have.
Yeah. So now it's Miranda's turn. We're going to TLT.
But he wants to go for Kylo, it seems. I think Kylo is out of range.
No, I think they're measuring if it's overlaps the S-Pro. No, no. Quick draw. It seems to be.
Yeah, I think it was out of range. So Miranda shooting at quick draw.
First TLT shot.
Get those shields off for the back shot.
Out of thrusters. Doesn't nothing. So 1. Focus for 3. And
does he still have a focus?
I
don't think so, but
well, it's there still. Put in the link of the YouTube channel.
We will post that a bit later, so we can focus on the game now.
Yeah.
Hast du den YouTube-Link irgendwo?
Also für Updates auf Schilder und so. Okay. So we have to restart the laptop. We have one computer for streaming here, and we have a laptop for the overlay. And we're gonna restart that. So it takes a little bit so that we can update on hull and shields. Should be up to date too.
Once again,
if I kind of right, Dash should be shieldless now.
I think he got 3 from Kylo and 1 from quick draw.
Okay, so 1 shield left.
We will see. But once again, what will Dash do? Go left into Miranda, or sneaky to the right and then barrel roll backwards so Kylo doesn't have a shot?
I think you cannot outplay Kylo here, especially not with advanced sensors. The only thing that you can do is get distance. That's my opinion, because Kylo is too maneuverable with push the limit advanced sensors, doing barrel roll and boost first if you have to. So I don't think there's any chance that you can arc dodge Kylo.
Kainek and Joey, as we said, the laptop that takes care of the overlay had to be rebooted. Until it's finished rebooting, we cannot actually update the stats, but as soon as that is done, it will be updated.
Yeah, should be any minute now.
So the problem now, if you go full speed with Dash, is that you will not have your lone wolf because Miranda is in the way. I don't think he did any damage with quick draw or against quick draw, because the first TLT shot was fully evaded with 3 evades, and on the second he did not actually roll enough damage either. the stats have been updated now. Dash still has 1 shield left.
Otherwise, there was no damage done.
So yeah, quick draw is still full, no shields lost. Well, there's still 34 minutes. I don't think this will go to time just yet.
Don't you think? I don't know. Half an hour? A bit more than half an hour.
Quick draw did lose shield. That's the problem with delayed info for us. It's a bit harder to speculate on what exactly went on there.
Yeah. Maybe after this round we have to rearrange the microphone at the table so that we can understand the players a little bit better.
But this round, no lone wolf. On a dash that's already, well, not limping, but not feeling too great either.
Yeah. So for Joey, who asked if the videos go on YouTube later, I posted in the Facebook group X-Wing UK RL on the FFG forum, Nova Squadron, Minor Squadron. I posted that we're gonna be doing the live stream, and I will post the video links for each individual game there afterwards as well. So you also could look it up there.
Kylo 2 banking into dash, well, not into, but towards dash. He already had a target lock from before, and the advanced optics focus, I believe. Or did he just focus up now? Quick draw following suit, and because he still has the 1 shield, he has the option to shoot back still. This is basically what you do not want as dash. You want to dart around the field, dodging arcs, and not being chased by a very maneuverable, high damage pilot.
Again, hit, crit on dash. We got no focus, no lone wolf. Basically,
1 shield, a hit, and a crit.
Everything goes through. I'm gonna take a look at what the crit is.
A very shiny card.
Yeah. So. What? So it was a blinded pilot. Ooh, not good. Not good.
Quick draw finishes it off, I think.
And Adam quit. Hat er aufgegeben? Achso, die ist tot. So, Dash is gone.
So the combined fire of Kylo and quick draw this round did the last 6 to Dash. Now it's poor old Miranda. So quick draw still has a shield.
It's Miranda shooting now, I think. See Adam on his dice. So Harpoon doing hit crit. Yeah, thanks for evade.
shot at quick draw there. And with the asteroid in the way, there was an extra defense die. Yeah, it's looking pretty good for Ollie right now. Because Miranda basically has the same problem that Dash had the first or the last few rounds. Once you get chased, you don't really have an option to get away anymore, especially not if they go into your TLT range 1. And with TLT, max of 2 damage per turn. That's a lot of turns of shooting, even if you manage to push the damage through every single round. Do you still see a play where Adam can make it happen here?
Well, Miranda is pretty survivable using the regen ability, but against 3 ships, I think it's quite hard to do. The only thing that I could think of is, well, he has to kill either Kylo because of the initiative.
Well, Ollie can self-bump here, making sure he has that shot on Miranda, because Miranda will probably fly into the Epsilon, and because he has expertise, he still has his modifier.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happens.
Good
Now,
block here.
let's see if Ollie does the self-block. Then he can turn Kylo around at will, basically.
Yeah, you can advance sensor, get your actions beforehand.
Barrel roll to the right, go to the left.
Yeah,
basically.
Barrel roll to the right,
yeah.
Get a focus or a target lock, hard to turn.
Yeah, basically the old Phantom movement again. Yeah, self-bump, and there Kylo does exactly what we thought would happen. And once again, a clutch block from Ollie with the Epsilon, resulting in 2 of his ships being able to fire at his preferred target. I see a pattern here.
Yeah, they're a good playing Ollie.
Now, of course, quick draw will have the fire control after this round because of, or the fire control, the target lock because of the fire control system. Yeah. So if he just 2 forwards, he will basically always have a shot, or 1 forward even. And Kylo just follows behind. He doesn't even need the blocker next round.
So there's the shot.
Is this quick draw or?
Gets his target lock. It's quick draw.
4, no, 2 crits.
Yeah. 1 evade on shield off of Miranda.
Did he use C-3PO on the shot? I don't think so, right?
I don't know.
Anyway, there was the target lock, as you said. So next is Kylo.
Shot first, and we missed it.
Where did the 3 evade die come from?
So this looks like another blinded. That is the Kylo condition, because shooting on Kylo.
Why did Miranda have 3 defense die there? Or were they simply still in the board?
No, I don't think it wasn't Miranda. It was not. I think Kylo shot before, we missed it, and then quick draw shot was his second shot. So Miranda lost 3 shields, and she got the Kylo condition. So next round, if there is a crit into a shield, into a hull, she's gonna be blinded.
So, what can Miranda do? Not much, really. Bank left and not get shot by the Epsilon, that's about it. One forward and hope that quick draw bumps. I don't think you have a lot of other options.
No. Yes, you're right.
Then again, the TIE Special Forces. Yeah, you could go for the one forward, but yeah, I think one forward with Miranda, because everything else you're gonna get destroyed anyway, so might as well guess.
There's the slope from the Epsilon Squadron pilot.
He wants some range. Yeah, because then he can get his TLT shots off, I guess.
Yeah, regen shields.
Kylo is going to do the 2 hard or 1 hard. So
yeah, probably barrel roll first, maybe.
Yeah, depending on if he took the 1 or the 2.
Yeah. Probably the 2.
Yeah, just to focus for Miranda.
So barrel roll first.
If he took the 2, then the barrel roll might.
He too close, you think?
Well,
I guess he's fine.
Probably, but would you take the risk?
It's always difficult to say from this point of view when you're not directly at the...
No, it's the 1.
Okay.
There you go. Which is probably why he didn't push the limit for a focus or something.
Yeah, he still has to focus from advanced optics. Sloop for quick draw.
Yeah, okay, no target lock. That is out of arc, I would say. So the 3 bank at least got Miranda something out of it.
So no shot for quick draw. Is it?
No. Yeah. See, that's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah, no, it fits.
Curved shot. So, and it's... So it's Kylo on Miranda. 3 hits.
Does not have a target lock. So 3 it is.
1 of 8.
2 damage going through. Still at 1 shield, so 1 hull.
Yeah, but no crit, so no...
No show you the dark side.
Yeah.
Now Miranda shooting TLT at quick draw. First shot was with 2 dice, I think, to regen
it
shield.
was 3. Now it's 2.
Now it's 2, yeah.
You remember to use the dice tray. So it's 1? Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's not gonna go through for sure.
So, and Epsilon.
Epsilon just making a token effort. So Miranda has 4 hull, and shouldn't she have 1 shield now? So Ollie needs to clear some stress this round.
So Miranda did regen the shield, but Epsilon Squadron pilot, he took it off again.
That little rascal. Ollie needs to clear stress, and Adam has to think of which way to go. What do you think? Too hard to the left, maybe?
From Miranda?
For Miranda, yes. Or the 3 bank.
Too hard? Could we land him on the debris? So, I don't know. Well, what's the option here?
But the 3 bank won't clear the firing arc.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, with advanced sensors, there's...
Yeah, but he might also go 3 bank right, and then Ollie wouldn't have a shot if he doesn't actually commit to a side.
Also, if you mean, maybe he dialed in like a 1 forward so that he can boost one way he wants to. 4.
I think either way it will have to be a high speed move. Question is just which direction.
Well, it doesn't have to be. Ollie has the upper end here.
No, I meant Miranda has to.
Oh, you mean Miranda? Yeah.
Because Miranda has to stay at range of quick draw and Epsilon.
Yeah, he has to maintain range 3. Has to manage to get to range 3. Use the TLT to regen shields.
Yeah, especially since both quick draw and the Epsilon. They both have stress.
So Epsilon's going 3 forward or 2 forward. So 3 forward. There's the 3 bank.
Yeah, I don't think that gets him out of arc or range of anything.
No.
Then again, slamming now won't do anything either. So get Kylo out of the way first and then move quick draw, I would assume. He picked a 2 bank to the right, so if he had picked the 2 hard left, he would have been safe here. Or at least safe from Kylo. Even if you take the 1 stress, you still get to regen your shield then.
Yeah. So he's going for a target lock here.
Yeah, because he won't have a shot anyway, so...
Well, he does. He's doing it beforehand with advanced sensors.
Oh, like that, yeah.
And now he's going for the kill shot.
Ah, it was the boost, not his maneuver. There you go. Range 3 shot for quick draw.
One hit. Short lock. 2 hits.
2 defense die. Ow.
Oh, probably maybe he guessed 1 with C3PO.
Would you use it on a 2 die attack? I think I would save it for the 1 die, especially Kylo's.
Oh yeah, it's Kylo.
Because you don't want Kylo's crit.
Hit crit. So
yeah, C3PO hit crit coming through. Still had 4 hull, I believe.
So it gets blinded from the I show you the dark side condition. So there, I don't know, Epsilon, is he in range?
I think so. Yep.
There he is, and for 1 hit.
Hey, that
One
actually
hit
goes through.
and that's it. That's game. Miranda's dead, I guess. At least they just shook hands. Yeah. So, yeah, good game, Ollie. Managed to play his squad really, really well.
Yep, two blocks that were very important.
Yeah.
Successful block and guns on target twice.
Yeah. He made the right decisions, like usually all of the time during that game. So then we will get the players for a short interview. And he's bringing his really nicely painted chips with him. So Adam, take a seat. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
So yeah, thanks for bringing the chips. I really wanted to show everybody like your Dragon Ball Z chips. Chips with some Goku, lightnings, really good. And then we have Miranda. I mean, would you look at that? Did you paint them yourself?
No, I just use my contacts and I get really good paintings. I love Dragon Ball, and my friend Natalia Oracz from Poland. I use she's talent.
Okay, yeah, we had Damien here in round 3 or round 2? Round 2, I guess. And his ships were also painted by her. So, yeah, you insight on the game. So, yeah, what do you think? Was there like one moment or one situation where you think that at this point, you maybe lost the game?
We know that this turn when I use my glitter steam and I spent my countermeasure to kill his target lock from quick draw. I have full modification and I do nothing because my red dice say no and my green dice finally save my eyes, but I take no shields from quick draw and he roll all the snakes from hand, so that was the moment when I lose advantage. Then next turn I have a stress and I wanted to fly over his shields, but he chose good maneuvers and catch me. But my TLT again say nothing by my red dice, so I need pay more focus on quick draw, and I unfortunately lose 2 turns to kill quick draw, but my plan was to kill quick draw in 1 turn. With condition from harpoons, then I can easily fly around of his 2 ships.
Yeah, I see.
But my red dice say no, so maybe later.
Yeah. So you're 3-1 now.
Yep.
So still manageable to go into the cut for the next day. So yeah, thanks for your thoughts on the game, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thanks.
So, and it's from our team. Just a little gimmick for you.
Thanks a lot.
So,
hi, good to see you.
Congratulations, Ollie.
Oh, thank you.
These headphones, here is better.
There you go, I can hear. Ooh,
so,
good mics.
Yeah, again, congratulations. It was really well played. So, I always ask the same question though. Do you think there was like one situation, one crucial moment where it basically went your way to get the win in in this game?
Definitely. I think Adam probably said the same thing, that one turn where he spent both his countermeasures and his glitter stims, and Quick Draw just went, no, I'm not taking any damage. Like, neither of us did any damage to each other, but because of the fact that he'd spent all of his consumables, suddenly I'm a long way up in the matchup, because he needs to make the most of that turn, because he knows well that Kylo is very, very able to take his entire list on his own. So he needs to either kill Quick Draw as fast as possible, and then he has 2 ships on Kylo and he can do it.
Yeah.
Or he needs to nuke Kylo early. He decided to go for Quick Draw, which I think is probably the correct decision. But yeah, Quick Draw bounced it and then got angry later and just deleted dash. So
also respect the fact how you managed to play Epsilon Squadron Pilot as a blocker, which all the time when you were anticipating, hey, I'm going to move Epsilon Squadron here to block, most of the time it just was the right call at that time.
It depends. I like flying him in the way that either you get a good shot, or you're right in the way. It was that last turn when I did the hard 3 to block Miranda, that was just, okay, it doesn't matter where he's pointing right now.
Yeah.
That is the one place she's not allowed to go, because then Quick Draw won't get to shoot her. So with expertise, a target lock, Quick Draw doesn't care about actions, so he can very happily just crash in and stay still.
Yeah.
So yeah, just take the gamble, he goes there. And yeah, the rest of it is just, he's just annoying. He's 15 points and he sits there and goes, right, you know that I'm going to try and block you every single turn. So please try and shoot me and don't shoot Quick Draw.
Yeah.
That's what he's there for. And I know because Martin's list, who won the English
with the
Open,
Epsilon Ace.
He has Epsilon Ace. I love Epsilon Ace, but I was really struggling to fly him at Pilot School 12. I really like having Kylo move last.
Yeah.
So that everyone goes and then he can decide to crash into his own ships or crash into the enemy. And yeah, the fact that this little TIE fighter kept on just getting in his way because he hadn't moved yet and he wanted to barrel roll him. Yeah, it's nice having the Pilot School 1.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Thanks for your insight on that game.
Hey, thanks for you guys running the stream. It's great to see a stream.
It's our pleasure. We have a lot of fun doing it. It's great. So, and good luck with the rest of the tournament.
Thank you. We'll, 50-50. Oh, show the cards.
Yeah, it's just a nice little gimmick from our team from Germany.
Yes. Googly eyes make everything better.
Oh, no. Absolutely, you should put them on your ships.
I think I should Quick Draw with a single eye. Who's in the middle. Yeah, anyway, thanks man, and hey, keep on doing the stream.
Yeah, of course I will.
Thanks, see you later.
See you. Alright, that's it for round 4. Still a couple of minutes left on the clock, and then there's going to be a short break. Before the next round starts, we will take a look around what the other top games are and see who we will have on stream for the next round.
Are there any lists that you would really like to see? And if so, post it in chat and we'll see if we can find any in this menagerie.
If you got any preferences, and we're going to take a look at the top table, or maybe any players you would like to see, and then we can see what we can do. Alright, good. See you in a bit then.